I know this is so cliche, you've heard it so many times. Implement it. Imagine implement it.
Hey, lazima utaniona, lazima utaniona, lazima utaniona. Guys, I've come to learn that having had conversations is way easier than not having any at all. Like talking about things, not talking about things, sorry, causes more damage. Think about it. You see, when you have something is bothering you, and you're trying to figure out how will I talk about it, what will I say, what will I tell this person, like how will they see me, or whatever, like just whatever. In the long run, who is hurting? In the long run, who is hurting? In the long run, who is stressed? In the long run, who is having lack of peace of mind? You people know me. I already told you in my last video. Peace of mind, that's the first priority. First priority. So let's talk about things, no matter how hard the conversation is. But they had conversations are for grown-ups. Where we are at right now in life, we're grown-ups, right? I'm sure the majority of the people who are watching me are of age and above. I don't know. I'm not going to say this channel is not for like younger than that, but for the majority, I'm sure we're all grown-ups on this channel. So no matter how hard the conversation is, learn to have hard conversations for your peace of mind, for clarity. Oh my gosh, clarity. Clarity. Hey. Clarity is so important to me. Like, where I'm at right now in life, what are we doing? I need to know. What are we doing? What are we here for? Like, what's going on? I need clarity. Like, me, these things of hide and seek, putting things behind the CG under the rug. No, that's I'm not doing.
So the second thing I've learned, guys, make yourself open to conversation. Make yourself open to conversation. Like, genuinely and openly learn to speak to strangers. Oh my gosh, you can meet such amazing people, you guys. Such amazing people, learn so many new things. Like, one thing about me, I love a challenge. I'm always open to learn new things, explore, get to know new things, get to know image repeat. You don't know what you don't know. I've come to learn that too. Let me add that in this second point. You don't know what you don't know, and you can know so much more when you get to open up to new people. I mean, like, not even open up. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about privacy and all that. I'm talking about just have a conversation with a stranger. Let me tell you, you can find yourself discovering something that maybe was even so obvious. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, so that's my second point. Yeah.
So guys, my third point is your value is not determined by your achievements. Your value is not determined by your achievements. Have you heard, or I tell you again, I don't know why my voice is doing whatever it's doing. Your value is not determined by your achievements, guys. And I'm reaching out to someone who is going through something, maybe you're so much more than what you've achieved so far. Don't let society pressure you. Don't let anyone tell you that you're less of a person. What else can I tell this person watching? I'm gonna bring in the Bible, guys. I'm gonna bring in the Bible. The Bible tells me that you are worth more than rubies and rubies and wait. I'm so sorry. You're worth more than rubies. So just know that, and don't let anyone tell you nothing. Am I clear? I'm bringing in teacher language here. Am I clear? Am I clear? Am I clear? Yeah, but you are worth more than your achievements. Your value is not determined by achievements. I hope I've made that clear for you. I hope if you're having a bad day and you're watching this and you're feeling like you're not worth it, you're worth it. If you're feeling like you're not worth it, you're worth it. Okay? Point number 4, I think. And let me put this away for this one. Listen and listen clearly. You see what everyone has, but not what everyone sacrifices. Let me say that again. You see what everyone has, but not what everyone sacrifices. Learn to be content with what you have, and give yourself grace. People are living lavish. If you're genuinely living lavish, I'm not coming for you. I'm also genuinely living lavish, by the way. But I'm just saying, if you're feeling like there's so much pressure out here, people have moved out, I don't know what, like people are achieving things. You see what people have. Say this your ear. Listen. You see what people have, but not what people sacrifice. What people have sacrificed. Learn to give yourself grace. Someone said I use my hands too much. I'll try and stop. Learn to give yourself grace and be content with what you have. This thing is so good. Like, hey. Yeah, well, I love it. Anyway, so point number 5. The voices you listen to determine your future. The voices you listen to determine your future, even your current situation. Like, are you listening to negativity? Are you listening to positivity? Who are you surrounding yourself with? That person who said I use my hands too much, imagine I'm used to it. I'll use it. Scratch that I said I'm not doing. I'm doing. The voices you listen to determine your future, your current situation, whatever. Okay. Are you listening to negative people? Are you listening to positive people, positivity, positive things, positive podcasts, positive, music, whatever? How do you speak to yourself, first of all? Me, I'm the kind of person, guys, I literally, like I told you, I think in one of my first videos, I'm mad self-obsessed, guys. I love myself so much. It's ridiculous. Like, hey, yeah, love yourself. The voices you listen to, I've said it again, time and time again, positivity and peace. It's positivity and peace for me. So I really literally block negative voices. If someone tells me I can't do something, best believe My family knows, my people know, my friends know, my circle knows. I'm not the person to tell you can't do something. I will show you. I will show you. I will do it. So, whatever you're putting in, it's showing actually on your face. It's showing in your life. It's showing in the things you're doing. Only accepting positive energy. Literally block out. And me, I don't mean like one thing. Okay, I'll tell you something about me. I don't block people. If you wrong me, I don't block you. You must, and I'm telling you, you must see me succeed. You must. That one you must see. Hey, lazima utaniona, lazima utaniona, lazima utaniona. You must. I don't block people. I'll just not talk to you. I'll not engage with you. I'll see your posts. I ignore. Like, I'll even like it. Maybe. I don't know. Will I like it? I usually like people's posts who. No, but me, there's no one's post I don't like. If I see a post and I know you, why am I not liking it? Imagine that's so immature. It's so immature. Me, I like your post. I like your post. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, positivity. Only accepting positivity. What I mean by I will block you. Imagine I see you so clearly. I see you and what you're doing. But do I pay attention? Do I have the time? No. And let me tell you, make it so clear that you're seeing this person and everything that they're doing. But also make it so clear that you're doing nothing about it. That's what crushes people more. Let me tell you, when you love yourself, but also don't love yourself to the point where it's causing harm to other people. I don't think, is that possible? Just don't cause harm to other people. Be mindful of people. But if someone is showing you dust, show them dust times 2.
So point number 7, stand your ground, people. Stand your ground. Stand your ground, like the respect is unmatched. It's unmatched, you guys. Stand your ground. Learn to stand your ground. Like, let people know that you're the kind of person who, ukisema umesema. Once you've said something, you said it. That's it. You're not changing your mind unless it's it should take a lot to change your mind. It should take but their hands are so awkward. Is it just me? What do you do with your hands in such a video? I can't keep them here all the time. I digress. Yeah, learn to stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. It's you I'm talking to. Stand your ground. The respect is unmatched, guys. The amount of times I've just said, learn to say no also. Just know that no is a sentence on its own. I know this is so cliche, you've heard it so many times. Implement it. Imagine implement it. What are you waiting for? Is there a certain bell that should be rung for people to now know this is the time to say to start using the no I've been learning to, the no I've been told to use all my life, or for as long as you've been told? Like, learn to say no. Again, for your peace. On this channel I'll talk about peace, you guys. I'll talk about peace. There's this thing flying here. Can you guys see? It's really bothering me. I don't like distractions. Let's be focused. Stand your ground and mean it. Mean it. The most important part is mean it. Try it and tell me. The respect is unmatched. It's unmatched. Just going to tell you guys straight up, have the audacity. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Have the audacity. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do what you want to do. Don't let anyone. Are you listening? Anyone tell you can't do what you want to do. Let me tell you, in my family I'm known as the daring one. I'm the one who, when I say I'm doing something, I'm doing it. I think I'll say this in like point number 2 or 3. But it's that, like it's like that. Even the cook. Once I say I'm doing something, it will take an arm and a leg, guys, an arm and a leg to reconvince me to not do what I've already decided to do. If I say I'm doing something, I'm doing it. And also, within this point again, I'll add, don't tell people your business. Just shock them. Shock people. Shock people. I'm talking to you. Shock people. You don't need anyone's approval. You need the audacity to chase after your goals. Be who you want to be if you can. Like, take the steps to slowly get there. Do it. It's for you. It's for you. Let me tell you guys, there are certain places I've been to, certain things I've done that would be considered impossible if I didn't have the audacity. If I didn't just say, you know what, like I'll sit like this and it's itching my body, like inaniwasha, like if I want to do you guys, it's itching my body, like I have to, I must, if there's something, be a go-getter. I think I'm putting so many of my points in one point, or like I'm really mixing things up, but this is me, and I know you guys are still learning to know me, but this is me. I'm a go-getter, guys. I do what I want, as long as it's causing no harm to anyone. I'm very mindful of people. Be aggressive. Have the audacity. It will get you into places. It will get you things that you just couldn't even imagine. Things you can't fathom. I've gotten into places where no one could have said that I could have ended up there. And not because like I'm any special or anything, but I have the audacity. And this audacity thing, I'm talking about it too much. It may come out as negative. Again, I'm always mindful of people. It's not to be negative. It's not to say that in this life, put pressure. You saw in my previous video, people are already telling me about it, that I said tumeka hapo kama simiti, tumeka hapo something like that. Force issues if you must. That's what I'm trying to say. Force issues if you must. Figure out how you better things for yourself. I'm telling you. Come and thank me later. Learn to let go of things. Learn to let go of things. Yawa. Learn to let go of things. Breathe. Relax. Let it go. Whatever is bothering you, whatever is stressing you, that thing from the past that you can't even do anything about, you're out of control. Leave it. Rest. Leave it to rest. Okay, like, breathe. It's showing on your face. Now you're looking old. It's not even time for you to look old. You're looking old. Imagine, breathe, let it go. One thing about me, when something is stressing me out, I let go of it as fast as humanly possible. Why? You guys already know my piece. Sinner time. I literally don't have time. I don't have time for stress. I don't have time for I overthink, let's be real. But don't give it too much of your time. It shows on your face, it shows on what you're doing, it shows in what you're doing, it starts showing in areas of your life, guys. Let things go. Imagine. Let things go. Not to let things go. Breathe. It's never that deep. But it's never that deep. Even when you think of some things, like why were we, even in high school, even in campus, why were we like doing the most? Oh my gosh. It's never that deep. Leave it. Let it rest. You're the most important business you can invest in. Yes, you. It's you I'm talking to. You can't afford to let yourself go. In Kiswahili we say umejiachilia. Take care of yourself. Pamper yourself if you can. Take care of yourself, honey. Spoil yourself. Spoil yourself if you can. I have to tell you again. Put yourself first. Pamper yourself. Take care of yourself. You're the most important business. You're the most important business you can ever invest in. Take care of yourself. Guys, if you can travel. If you can travel. If you can travel. I can't stress that enough. I can't. My new year that I've just turned, this is my year of abundance. I've said it and I've put it out. God, from my mouth to God's ears. If you can travel. I'm about to travel this world, you people. I'm about to travel this world. Do you understand? Like, I grew up traveling, and at some point I've stopped traveling for some reasons. But I'm getting back to it. Nasaki jokes. If you can travel. The experience, the exposure, the people you meet, like I said in my other points, the places you'll go, like the things you'll experience in those places. Imagine travel. If you can travel, stop limiting yourself. You're exactly who you think you are, and that's how people perceive you. Let me say that again. You're exactly who you think you are, and that's how people perceive you. If you think highly of yourself, that's how people perceive you. If you think lowly of yourself, that's how we perceive you, Lucy. Yes, I'm talking to you. That's how we perceive you. You have to have your standards set high. You have to have your standards set high. And make it clear that it's non-negotiable. How you see yourself, what you think of yourself, how you bring out how you carry yourself. That's how people perceive you. That's how we perceive you, Lucy. That's how we perceive you, Stella. Respect yourself. It shows. Then people respect you. If you're always looking down on yourself, saying, mi sijui nakwanga sijui aje sijui nini. Imagine that's how we see you. Respect yourself. Like, put yourself on a high pedestal. Let them know who you are. Let them know who you are. Make it clear. Make it clear that your standards are high and you don't negotiate lower than that. Have a price. You're the price. You are the price, honey. Carry yourself. Let them know. You don't even have to have ego, no attitude, nothing. Just be that person who, when you walk in a room, they notice you, they talk. If people don't talk about you, hata wewe niambie, do you think we perceive you of importance as someone of importance? What you think of yourself, who you think you are, is how you perceive you. Learn to take a compliment. When you're being complimented, and then instead of just saying thank you, imagine all you need to say is thank you. Someone says, oh, you really look nice. Thank you. It's that simple. Oh, you smell nice. Which perfume is that? Thank you. I use this and this and that. Okay? Some of you, someone will compliment you, and then you start saying, Aki, and the way my trousers are faded. Aki, and the way I don't know what. Like, imagine just say thank you. To them, you look so nice. Those your faded pants are like something they want to have. Okay? Accept a compliment. Learn to take and accept a compliment. Just say thank you. You look nice too. Compliment someone. Compliment a stranger today. Know when to speak, guys. Hey, I'm an extrovert, but you'll only know I'm an extrovert when you get to know me on a personal level. Like, know when to speak. Some of you just para. Hey, even when you're not supposed to be talking, you're talking. What are you saying? You know, I just look at some people, and I'm like, what word to, like, you know, you look at some people and you wonder, like, your common sense is not common to you, right? Like, there are times you should be speaking. There's a time for everything. Umeshaingililia conversation ya watu and you're not a part of it. What are you talking about? Yes, you. What are you talking about? People are having their own conversation. It's probably even private. It has nothing to do with you. Ushaingililia. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Know when to talk. Know when to speak. Take this, you're up and you're down. Short it. So guys, yeah, now we're filming in the car because I was filming in the kitchen. These are those chronicles for living at home still. I was filming in the kitchen and of course it's late. We need to cook and all that. So, I hope I've not moved you guys. Yeah, we're good. So I was filming in the kitchen. It needs to be used. It's time to cook. Also, I'm filming in the car because, you know, I don't want to get into my mom's privacy, to invade her privacy and all that. I know if you know my house personally, you'll probably be like, yo, nyumba kubwa, that big house like that, and you're coming to film in the car. Yes, I'm coming to film in the car because I made a personal decision not to be in my mom's, not to be in her face with my channel, to just respect her privacy. And, you know, I could film in the compound, but I don't want to. The lights are not giving what they need to give for what I want, the way I want. And the only places I'll be filming in this house basically is the living room, the dining room, the compound, and the kitchen. Any other room is out of bounds, and that's my personal decision because I'm trying to respect my mom's privacy. Like, I don't want to interfere with that for her. It's her house. So back to what I was saying. Learn to move in silence, guys. Like, I can't stress that enough. That's what I was saying in my last, before my phone went off and all that. I've just quickly charged it. It has enough charge to take us through. So my next point is negotiate your way through life. Negotiate your way through life. Like, where there's a will, there's a way. You can negotiate anything, you people. Like, I was those people, and I don't know if it's just because that time I didn't have knowledge for, I don't know if it's because I didn't have, is it called money literacy? What is it called? Like, I wasn't aware of money. You get what I mean? I wasn't like, you get what I mean? So I've learned you can negotiate your way through life. Like, I should have known this kitambo, and I knew. I'm just lazy to negotiate like you guys. Mimi utaniambia price ni 1,000. Imagine takulipa. Not anymore. I'm gonna negotiate, and you're going to lower that price. I promise. There's a friend of mine who will watch this and just be like, if you're watching this, there's a day we went to toy. There's a day we went to toy, and we were supposed to buy, what is it called? These trench coats, because it was getting cold. It was the beginning of June. So it was getting cold, and we were supposed to buy a trench coat. Story time. I just talk too much, guys. Don't go back to that point for Lono and to talk. It's my video, and I'm talking because it's my time to talk. Okay. What was I saying? So we had gone to get a trench coat, and then if you're watching this, hit me up. Mimi siku negotiate venye nafa ku negotiate. Or say the guy I think told us, was it 4,000? I said take 38 final price. What is that? You people, negotiate your way through life. It's not even about money, just so many other things you can always navigate and negotiate. Like, it's not always set in stone. Okay, it's not always set in stone. So guys, my next point is insist. Like, insist on things. I can't count the amount of things I've been able to get done. How do I put this? I can't count the amount of things I've been able to do. Learn to insist. If you want something, like I've said again, I'm a go-getter. Like, learn to insist on things. If you know it's bothering you, why are you allowing it to bother you? Insist on how you want it done, what you want done exactly. Don't let things bother you and someone else is sleeping. Amelala vizuri. They're sleeping so well. Like, they're so peaceful, and you're here stressing. Insist on the way you want things done. I cannot count the amount of times I've gotten away with things because, and not in a bad way. Like, I just, if I want something done a certain way, imagine you'll have to do it a certain way. Be that kind of person. Be the kind of person with the mentality of I can and I will, and be loud about it. My next point is, guys, know your place. 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 Jockey, know your place. I can't stress that enough. Know your place. Know that you know, like when you go visit someone, one thing I don't like is people have this habit of they'll come visit you and they don't know that it's time to go. Nani, it's time to go. It's time to go to your place. Rudi kwako. Hey. You don't, hey, behave yourself. Know your place even in situations where, again, like that time when I was talking about know when to talk. People are talking about certain things that don't concern you, but you're already there. Oh, you have an opinion. Who asked you? Who asked you? Know your place. Know that there are certain things when people are talking about, it's not for you. You can be there, yes, but again, take your up and your down. Put them together. Maybe when you have an opinion, just zip. Know your place. Know when it's time to leave. Know when to say no. The friendship. Know when to leave. The friendship, the job, the relationship. Know your place, guys. Know your place. Delegate. Get someone else to do it. Honey, get someone else to do it. Be a baby girl. Hey. Be a baby girl. Why am I struggling? Be a baby girl. Okay? Be a baby girl. Me, I'm just like, sometimes, actually, there's someone that's really on my mind as I'm making this video. I'll be holding something and I feel like I'm just tired of holding it. Mintampea. The other day we were having chocolate and then I don't know, I was just tired of holding the chocolate. I gave it to her. If you're watching this again, hi. So I gave her the chocolate. And imagine, I have the audacity to ask her later, like, where's the chocolate? See, she ate it. Kwani, what was I expecting? But yeah, delegate. Get someone else to do it, guys. It's never that deep. Breathe. Like I said, breathe. Mimi, I've told you guys on this channel, I love myself. I just love myself. Hey, breathe. Nganene. Nganene, breathe. Yawato. Yue. Timaneni. Waneni. Timaneni. Hey, it feels so nice. Breathe. Have multiple sources of income. I can't, like, CG, you guys have had this before. I'm not the first one to tell you this. Have multiple sources of income. I've told you I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher and I run a couple of businesses. Not one, by the way, not two. Like, you know, Kizazi Casuals is the baby to Kizazi Trendy. In case you don't know, I have a business, Kizazi Trendy 254. Check it out on Instagram. Kizazi Trendy basically focuses on the brand's name. All the outfits are branded in the brand's name. Then Kizazi Casuals, you just do casual branding, you know, anything you want. The design is up to you, or you can get it off our page, so go check them out. So there's that. And I have other businesses, things I do privately. Like I said, learn to move in silence. I've already exposed that, but again, I'm not telling you what I'm doing. So yeah, have multiple sources of income. What do I want to add on to that?
One eternity later.
I've remembered. Like, check your money mindset. Check yourself. Check your money mindset. It helps you so much, guys. Like, in this day and age, you can't be running on one source of income. Let's be realistic, right? Try and have at least two or more. Yeah. That's not even a lesson. Is it something I've learned? Yeah, it's something I've learned, but it's a tip for someone who is not doing that yet. Get into it. My lips have dried. I don't know where my lip balm is. Anyway, my next point is be so self-aware. You see how I just know my lips are... You guys don't even have to comment. Hey, her lips are so dry. I know they're dry. I was going to say, be so self-aware that you already know what they'll say about you. And if they're saying something that's not actually really you, then they've made it up. One thing about me, I'm so self-aware. Yani, mimi acha by the time you're coming to tell me something about me, imagine I already know. Whether it's good or bad, I know. I'm so be so self-aware, guys. Hey. 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 Imagine when you know yourself, when someone is saying something that's not actually the truth. You know they made it up, like they're lying and they look stupid. And it's not your loss. Okay. Be so self-aware. If you fear money, money will fear you. Let me repeat that. If you fear money, money will fear you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hi, my loves. I just realized I missed... there's a video missing, so I'm reshooting it. That's why you can see the outfit change and all that. Point number 6 was missing, if you're keen. It was just saying, outsource what you can because your time is valuable. That just goes back to the point. I'm speaking from a business perspective. Delegating again and just running with a team if you can. If you can run with a team, for your peace of mind, for other things to run in your life. Like I told you, I'm running multiple businesses, so I have to be on top of things. If I'm doing everything by myself, I want to be able to. And that's just a tip for everyone else doing the same thing, because again, your time is valuable. You have to distribute yourself evenly, and really you can't do that without a team. So if you can, outsource who and what you can, because your time is valuable. I'm talking service providers, of course. A reliable team that is a reliable team that is where you have team players. Do you understand? Like, yeah, I probably said it much better in my initial shots, but because I'm just doing a quick recap, I'll probably miss out on very key points, but we can further discuss this if you want later on. So yeah, outsource what you can because your time is valuable. Point number 23. Guys, lying is such a waste of time. Why are you lying at your big age? Why are you lying at your big age? Why are you lying? I beg, why are you lying? It's such a waste of time. You're looking... Why are you lying? Like, lying is such a waste of time. You're wasting your time, you're wasting my time, you're wasting everyone's time. Now you have to create another lie on top of your previous lie. And it all doesn't make sense now. It no longer makes sense. Like, it's so overrated, it's so outdated. Who will beat you? The way you're big like this, who is going to beat you for saying the truth? What is it? You know, like, why are you lying at your big age? Like, why? You know, just be honest, like, about the easiest, smallest things you're lying. Why? Just be honest. It saves everyone's time. It saves your time, it saves my time, and we move on past that matter, whether it hurts or it doesn't hurt. Just be honest. Why are you lying? The way you're big like that, you're lying. You're not ashamed of yourself. You're not ashamed of yourself. Next point is something I've learned from someone I really look up to. She's one of my role models. She's a Kenyan YouTuber, a very big Kenyan YouTuber, a very big Kenyan content creator. Diana Bahati, if you ever watch this, I learned this from you, and it's on her Instagram bio. In case you want to go and check it out, it says, "You have not because you ask not. You have not because you ask not." And I can't agree more. Like, the amount of things I've been able to acquire by simply asking. Do you get? Like, I'm that person who, if I want something, I'll go for it. I'm a go-getter. Like, if I want something, I'll go for it. I'll ask for it. And guys, let me tell you something. The worst you can be told is no, and no is still an answer. Do you get? Like, so when I saw that on Diana's page, I was just like, yeah, actually. And it's not even like in the past there are things I never asked for that I wanted. It made me just like look back and be like, anyway, if I should have just asked for that, I would have probably gotten it. And if not, the answer would be no. And no is an answer. And it's okay. You know, take it so positively, just as you take everything else. It's about maturity again, you know? So yeah, you have not because you ask not. Try it. And finally, the 25th point, guys. Embarrassment is a choice. Embarrassment is a choice. Like, no one is looking at you. Get out of your own head. Embarrassment is a choice. And let me tell you, once you come to learn that and just, you know, like, take it in, you can do anything. What will people say? No one is looking at you. I promise no one is looking at you. People are so busy. People have so many things going on in their heads. People are dealing with so many other issues. Nobody has time. And even if we look at you for like 2 seconds, we'll talk about it for 2 seconds and then we go back to our problems. We have problems. We all have problems. Nobody has time. So you're there thinking, oh my gosh, let me tell you, if you want to dance in the middle of the road, what are you scared of in this world that is a free world? Embarrassment is a choice, let me tell you. Like, when I came to learn that, not even to learn that, but to just digest it and accept that that's so true. What don't I do? I do everything I want. You're embarrassed. And then the craziest thing is, you're embarrassed in a foreign country where nobody knows you. You dey craze. You know, those people you're being scared of being embarrassed around, you probably made their day. Like, maybe they were having a bad day. You're thinking you're embarrassed. Siji because you fell. Kwani people don't fall? Or whatever. Like, you know? They were probably having a bad day, you made their day. And then they'll just move on with their day, go and do the rest of the other things they were doing. People have things to do. No one is looking at you. Like, just get out of your own head. Finally, the 25th point, guys. Embarrassment is a choice. Embarrassment is a choice. Like, no one is looking at you. Get out of your own head. Embarrassment is a choice. And let me tell you, once you come to learn that and just, you know, like, take it in, You can do anything. What will people say? No one is looking at you. I promise no one is looking at you. People are so busy. People have so many things going on in their heads. People are dealing with so many other issues. Nobody has time. And even if we look at you for like 2 seconds, we'll talk about it for 2 seconds and then we go back to our problems. We have problems. We all have problems. Nobody has time. So you're there thinking, oh my gosh, Sijui. Let me tell you, if you want to dance in the middle of the road, what are you scared of in this world that is a free world? Embarrassment is a choice, let me tell you. Like when I came to learn that, not even to learn that, but to just digest it and accept that that's so true. What don't I do? I do everything I want. You're embarrassed. And then the craziest thing is, you're embarrassed in a foreign country where nobody knows you. You dey craze. Your fear of looking stupid is limiting you. I'm just going to add that into this point. Like, do you? Another thing I'll add into this point is, most things in life are up to you. Like, whether you want to feel embarrassed, that's on you. Whether you want to whatever, it's all up to you. How you end up, it's up to you. As much as you pray, and like me, I'm very prayerful. If I don't make a decision to take a step, again, like I've said, your fear of looking stupid is limiting you. If I don't make that decision to take a step, after if I pray how much, it's on me. And it's on me to make a step for God to bless that. You get? So your fear of looking stupid is limiting you. Embarrassment is a choice. It's up to you. If you feel like it's embarrassing what other people are doing, and they're, doing big things out here, you're still like, oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. What? My friend, I'm just gonna add these 2 points as a bonus point. As bonus points rather. Because I feel like they're very important. And it's just to say, you've probably heard this before, but trust your gut. Trust your gut. See that gut feeling that we're always told about, especially as women. Guys, going again into speaking from a godly angle, your gut feeling is the Holy Spirit guiding you. When I came to learn that, I was just like, whoa. Like your gut feeling is the Holy Spirit guiding you. Like, you can clearly see a hole, but what are you doing? You want to enter and know if you'll get hurt. Let me tell you, you see how they say experience is the best teacher? You really don't have to experience that class. You really don't have to be a part of that class. Let me just enter this hole and see what happens. You already know what will happen. You still want to go. Clap for yourself. Last but certainly not least, don't be a fine girl without Jesus. Don't be a fine guy without Jesus. Let me tell you, this channel, I'm going to talk about God. Inside somewhere, I'm putting God. After everything I say, somewhere in the middle, there's God. Because he leads this channel. He's the center, and he's the back, and he's the sides. Okay, he's the pillars. So don't be a fine girl without Jesus. I got that from one Ghanaian guy on Instagram who I follow. And his posts are like, they keep you in check in the most millennial Gen Z way ever. So you don't have to feel like you're being forced down Bible verses down your throat. The way he talks about God is so cool. Like, I'm just like, whoa. I have to follow this guy and repost everything he posts. His name is what's his name? I'll insert it there when I'm editing. I'll insert it there when I'm editing. So yeah, like, it's not like to say I'm a staunch Christian, but you know, I have that personal relationship with God, and I'm just like, don't be a fine girl without Jesus. When he posted that, I was just like, yes, you know, everything you're saying, it makes sense. It makes sense, because you're not going to make it. I'm sorry. You're not going to make it. Of course, this is for my Christian people. I'm not coming from I have very many Muslim friends, other religions and all that. But for us Christians, I'm sorry, don't be a fine girl without Jesus. So yeah. Oh yeah, his name is Chris something. I'll still put it there because I don't fully remember. But yeah, check him out. His posts are so cool. They're for like youngins, and it just makes you feel like, anyway, this is it, you know. So yeah, with all that said, guys, be mindful of all these posts. Be mindful of all these tips that I've just said. If you ever implement them, be mindful of people. Generally, I'm a very, I don't know, you guys will tell me, not you, people who know me personally probably know, or you'll tell me, I feel like I'm a good person, but good people are taken advantage of. So I'm firm like this because, you know, don't play with me. So yeah, my hand is so tired, like, that's why I keep stopping. I'll get myself a new tripod because my own broke. Yeah, mine broke. So yeah, be mindful as you implement this. That's if you'll implement them. I'm a good person, but good people are taken advantage of it, and that's why you have to be tough in this world. You have to be firm. I'm not the person you come and play with at the same time. I'll be nice to you. I'll be good. I'm a very good friend. Maybe my friends can attest to that or detest to that. But yeah, hey, this thing is tiring. But yeah, all in all, be mindful of people, and I hope you use these tips somewhere in your life, somewhere in your 20s, if you're still in your 20s, even past your 20s. So yeah, take care of yourself, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Thank you we are at 76 subscribers. I'm so grateful. Like, officially road to 100 subscribers. We've been on the road to 100 subscribers for a week, I think, since my last video. I know we can do it. So hopefully by the time I'm posting this video, or by like the end of the week, because today is Wednesday, by the end of the week, I hope we're at 85. We'll see. I believe in you guys. I know you can do it and get me there. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one.